Principal Shepard! Where is everyone?
Principal Shepard's not here, Miss Griffin.
Why are you talking like that?
Oh, hang on. Oh, they told the family. Great. The girl killed near my apartment was Meg Griffin.
What? I'm not dead.
She was burned beyond recognition, but identified by her driver's license. 156 pounds. Yikes.
Meg Griffin has had to endure a lot over the years. She has been established as the brunt of the family jokes and the bottom rung at school. Out of all the things she's had to put up with, we wanted to tackle the top 10 worst things to happen to Meg Griffin.
Just leave me and my friends alone tonight, okay?
Meg, will you relax? None of us are going to do anything to embarrass you, all right?
Number 10. Replaced on the family reality show.
Oh, God, kill me now.
Hello.
Karen.
The first entry we'll be covering at number 10 is when she was replaced on the family reality show. After being humiliated at a sleepover, Meg decided the best way to embarrass her family in return was to put them on the local show, Diane. Of course, the tactic didn't end up working. Instead, Peter was approached by a producer who asked to turn the family into a reality show since they proved to be so entertaining.
Maybe now I won't give you the antidote.
To what?
To the poison you just drank.
See what I mean? This is not normal.
With Meg being upset enough with her friends seeing her parents and brothers, she of course reached a breaking point. With the cameras capturing everything, Meg stormed off during a meal out, demanding the cameras be shut off and the show come to an end. The solution, however, was to simply replace Meg with another young woman who would go along with what the producers wanted. Peter and Lois then met with Meg in secret, telling her she wasn't allowed to live at home while the show was going on, in order to not be caught on camera. And so Meg had to face being displaced for the sake of 15 minutes of fame, which is a pretty traumatic thing to put a vulnerable kid through.
Thanks, Mrs. Griffin. That was delicious.
You're welcome, Justin. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Come on, I'll take you home.
Okay, babe.
He ain't got no legs.
Number 9. Lois steals her boyfriend. Following in at number 9 is when Lois stole her boyfriend. Meg has suffered from a lot of self-esteem issues, and it resulted in her having a poor track record when it comes to dating. It isn't unusual for Meg to date anyone happy to give her any sort of attention, leading to the family expecting anyone she brought home to have something wrong with them.
Lois, get in here. Shh. Meg's boyfriend.
But there's nothing wrong with him.
Mom, where's my... Shh.
When she finally brought someone home they deemed normal, they made a whole spectacle of it. Lois, however, took it further. Between the compliments she received from Meg's boyfriend and the derogatory comments Peter was making, Lois decided to make a move and pursue the young man.
Kiss me.
Mom, I forgot my keys. Do you know where...
Now frequenting her home, Meg wound up walking in just as Lois was making out with him. This led to Meg not only having to face her boyfriend cheating, but also realizing that her own mother would sabotage Meg's relationships to feel better about herself.
Hey, guys, check this out.
Hey, Meg, don't be such a hothead.
What?
Number 8. Abused while driving Peter around. Next up, when she was abused while driving Peter and his friends around. When Peter wound up losing his license, Meg offered to drive him around until he got it back. Peter, as he usually does, wound up treating Meg like garbage, even though she was going out of her way to make his life easier. The entire time, Peter complained about being bored, throwing tantrums like a child. He forced her to drive him and his friends around. It was during one of these times that Meg was pushed way too far. After her hat was lit on fire and then put out with beer, Meg took out her frustrations on another motorist, assaulting him in the middle of the street.
Hello? Hello? Where is everyone?
Number 7. Assumed dead, then kidnapped by Chris. At number 7 is when Meg was assumed dead, then kidnapped by Chris. After learning it was skip day at school, Meg returned home to find everyone gone. Upon calling Lois, Meg was dismissed. with both Peter and Lois claiming that Meg was with them, so whoever was calling was pulling a prank.
Hello?
Mom, where are you guys?
Who is this?
It's Meg. Where is everyone?
Well, this can't be Meg. She's with us here at the pier.
Meg decided to make the best of things by going to the bowling alley and spending the day there. As the bowling alley has people drop off their IDs for shoes, Meg's ID was mistakenly given to another young girl who wound up dying in a wreck. After being neglected for so long, Meg decided to roll with it, simply move to a new area and take up a new identity.
Siri, play Kiss from a Rose by Seal.
Meanwhile, Chris was enjoying all of the attention lavished on him by well-wishers at school. His peers, driven to be sympathetic, made Chris the focus at school, and he was enjoying the popularity. So when Meg contacted him to say that she was alive and wanted to come home, Chris decided to kidnap her. Meg had to force her way to freedom and expose Chris to the school, only to be completely ignored when Chris was able to avoid trouble by talking his way out of it.
Anyway, this is a special day for you, young lady. Here's a gift for you.
Number 6. The episode Meg and Quagmire.
Pause me! Oh, fast forward, fast forward,
I
fast
can't
forward.
breathe.
I can't
Stop
breathe
it,
either.
I'm so
Oh, this is
ticklish.
torture
No,
for me,
fair,
too.
stop. You're so goofy. Please stop. I'm gonna...
Following in at number 6 is the episode Meg and Quagmire. This entire episode was hard on Meg. She went home only to learn that no one came for what was meant to be her surprise party, making her feel horribly depressed.
So, how your studies going?
They're going pretty good. School's good.
What's your favorite class?
What was your favorite class?
That is, up until Quagmire arrived. Quagmire showing up when no one else did makes Meg an easy target for his advances. With Meg being 18, he was determined to make her a notch in his bedpost, no matter how long it took.
All right, listen, I got another idea. What if I sold you my daughter?
Huh?
You drop the tab and your son can have Meg.
Number 5. Sold into slavery to pay Peter's debt.
All you gotta do is sign this contract.
Are you out of your mind? You can't sell me, you fat son of a bitch!
Next up at number 5 is when she was sold into slavery to pay Peter's debt. Neil Goldman has been downright creepy when it comes to his fixation on Meg. He claims he's thankful he pulled back from his earlier methods, but the episode 8 Simple Rules for Buying My Teenage Daughter took the cake.
Peter, how could you have tried to sell our daughter?
All right, Lois, I don't want this to ruin our date night, so I'll make it up to you.
When Peter wound up misunderstanding what it meant to open up a tab at Mort's pharmacy, putting him deep into debt, Peter's solution was to use Meg to pay it off. As horrible as the proposition was, Mort went along with it, and Meg was forced to be a slave for not only Neil, but the whole Goldman family.
Toby! What happened?
Oh, I just harvested your kidney.
Look at the size of the scar!
Sorry.
Number 4, Meg's kidney stolen. At number 4 is when Meg had her kidney stolen. During the episode Valentine's Day, Meg was on a date that went south quickly.
Toby, I can't believe how much we have in common. It's like we were meant to find each other.
I know.
Though Toby appeared nice, he was actually employed to harvest people's organs. He took the opportunity of Meg's guard being down to drug her drink and take her kidney. He did end up leaving the kidney with her after he grew fond of her, but it was a messed up thing to do to someone.
And I gotta say, I'm a huge fan of your board game and your beef products and your fraudulent university and... Oh my God!
Number 3, sexually assaulted by the president. Taking the number 3 spot is when she was sexually assaulted by Trump. When Peter wound up employed by Trump, the entire family was forced to move to Washington, D.C.
I'm sorry, can you hang on a sec? Gotta close this window. Melania's out there blowing bubbles for Eric.
During a party, Meg, with her confidence sky high from her new look and awestruck by meeting the president, didn't notice Trump making an advance on her until it was too late. In a matter of minutes, Meg's confidence and trust were once again shattered, just because some pig couldn't understand consent and keep his hands to himself.
Meg has type 2 diabetes. The one where you're supposed to shame her, not feel sorry for her.
Number 2, diabetes and losing her legs. Coming in at number 2 is when Meg got diabetes and lost her legs. When Corey from Corey's World promised he was able to make anyone internet famous, Peter made a bet that he couldn't do it for Meg. Taking one look at her, Corey declared her niche would be fridge pot and quickly got her trending on Twitter.
Refrigerator Meg here, having one of my favorite snacks, French fry sandwiches on white bread.
Meg happily went along with it and was soon flooded with views, fans, and sponsors. However, in order to keep up with it all, Meg was also becoming increasingly unhealthy. To keep impressing her fans, she would eat raw bacon and chug corn syrup, leading to her collapsing at an event. The lifestyle she had taken up had resulted in her getting diabetes. Because she didn't stop for fear of losing her fame, she soon lost her legs.
Go!
Number 1. Lego My Mego, Human Trafficking. Finally, at number 1, we have the episode Lego My Mego. Meg agreed to go to Paris with Ruth. Unfortunately, being too young and trusting, the girls were targeted by a sex trafficking ring and kidnapped.
Oh my God, Dad, are they gonna take me? I'm so scared.
Meg?
When Stewie and Brian rushed to Paris to try and find her, they were too late to keep Meg from going to auction and had to find out who purchased her. This ending was actually bittersweet for Meg. She had endured a lot of torment and offered comfort to one of the other girls in prison before finally meeting a young prince who conveyed he wished to take care of her, justifying buying her as his form of rescue, only for the guy to be killed by Stewie. But what do you think? What do you consider to be the worst thing to happen to Meg? Let us know in the comments section below.